So, to even my surprise, combo of those two got even more broken than I anticipated it can. With the release of Verglas Prime, oh boy, just watch this. Just look that clip and the amount of damage. It literally makes my game lag for a moment, and then we see pure AoE damage cap with the insta-expire of the hit stacks. No galvanized stacks or anything, that was just a first try at it. So what changed compared to my last video for those two? Well, Verglas got its prime version and it surprised me with the stats it got. Because critical strike chance on 14% and critical multiplier on 2.2 with slightly higher status and higher damage. Look, the comparison. 14 to 8, 2.2 to 2, 36 to 34, 32 to 26. It's crazy. Especially because our Riven disposition stayed at 4. So I swapped my hit and minus crit for I didn't have to roll much, luckily, and I got crit damage, crit strike chance, because that's what we're gonna mod for now. Would be perfect if I had hit here, because if I had hit here, or multi-shot, I would be able to take this off and take Hunter Munition, or even if I had higher crit strike chance. Because you either go for Hunter Munition for the slash on top of everything else now, or you keep with the hit. I like it with the hit only. Like if I had a bit better even for pure crit chance, and it would push even further, well, I'd consider swapping it for the Hunter Munition. But I will redirect you to the previous video, and you will see all the changes we're gonna do here. And our Diriga will also get one more change, but I cannot afford it right now. Or maybe I can. Yeah, if you need it. You can also use Tenacious Bond now with Verglas. Since it's easy to get 50 plus crit, but you will need Riven, and you will need to either pay a lot for a Riven. I bought mines for 80 plat, now it's like 500, so yeah. But Riven, if you want to build for crit chance, you need it, sadly. Like, it puts you over the 50, because without it you have 42 with critical delay. But critical delay takes away some fire rate, so you really need to compensate somehow for it. But both versions of the weapon will just do fine. The damage cap is easy on both of them. But this is just a straight up upgrade. You're allowed to play easily crit now. 60, you get Tenacious Bond. And you can do like thermite rounds if you have or even with multi-shot you can easily slap another stupid amount of crit damage with Vital Sense, for example. You have 7.6. You don't need heat because remember, as long as you have like your cold fused with toxin for vital, you're good to go because you have fired up, which will add hit damage anyway. And to be honest, playing Dante like this with full strength build, you will have like once you don't stack in quite stupid numbers here on the status damage increase and status vulnerability. So I think you should be fine with the stacks on hit. But you can always mix something with Hunter Munition. I don't know, like if you had damage on the Riven or something. But I don't think it's really needed that much at the moment. Like, you can just go pure, like, hit. Why I play without Vital Sense is just because I really like the fact this setup puts me on 100% status chance. Also, just heads up, if you wanna use Nautilus for his cordon, the prime version is godlike with the shields, because with just the shield mod for companion, you will be on 1.2. So, reinforced bond plus tenacious bond is no in a play if you use those two. Diriga is not needed. All you need to is to have any of your sentinels with those two, because it's like the whole idea of sentinels, the quality of life they bring with those two mods. You need assault mode, of course. Duplex is not required because it does not get fired up, and contagious bond. So yeah, that's why I also use thermite, because I still use it. Aerial is easy way to revive it if you're not using Nante. Astral bond, that's just to make the damage most stupid, but you can use anything else. Same goes for this, it just adds up some more damage, but also changes the values, and like the status changes with like what you proc once you have some extra effects from the Eximuses. But all you need to do and always have is to put Manifold Bond, Contagious Bond, Fired Up, Assault Mode. This is what enables all of that. This gives stupid amount of hit without requiring you to have hit mod. This applies all of that from your weapon. And this is also like godlike with the cooldown reduction. I always forget to mention it, but the cooldown reduction it provides is just beautiful. But this, this is what makes it all so stupidly broken. And like those four, you gotta have. And remember, the galvanized mods, you have to stack off of your weapon. So that's why I don't have the other galvanized, only I have chamber. Because not always I'm using the other one on all weapons. So yeah, it's really getting tight with the mod picks, since you have to get critical. So it really gets tight with the mods. And since I modded it already like that, and my Revens on the polarization sent to this, like I have to go like this because can't pass on those two. And yeah, it gets really tight with the mods. Like if you had two more, it would be beautiful, but yeah, it's all up to what you have on the Reven. But crit chance and crit damage on the Reven plus hit would be probably what I want, or multi-shot instead hit. But it's very hard choice of the modding at the moment. Like so tight that just the pick is just so awful right now. Like I'd love to have everything, but I keep hit for my duplex bomb, and that's what's important for me for now. But if you want hot ammunition, use Sable. Like this is just such an upgrade, especially with the Reven staying same. You just cannot imagine. Like, bro, just try this. But the moment I get my hands on, or even with crit damage, crit chance, and hit, I'm gonna use the ultimate and go-to version of the build, which is like this. But you can also use it if you change this to Vital Sense, but 42 crit chance. You will still strive to get a Reven for it. Any kind of way you want. Buying, rolling the weapon, companion mod Revens, but some more crit chance always godlike, especially having damage, the crit damage as well on the same Reven and hit. If you have negative, you have a god roll, so good luck with your Revens. And this is gonna be the final version, and what we're gonna be using for our primary is of course Fenmore, because it's the only weapon that will allow us to have all the Vigilante to get the 20% and still be able to kill to stack the Galvanized. And the thing is, you can get 2 last Galvanized mods on your frame if you want, but that's only if you have like real good Reven for the crit chance. So you're critting as many times as possible to get the enhanced crit. And preferably, I would also want the Vital Sense, but where? You need some base damage, so either this or Galvanized. And like, it gets really like tight with the mods. Like, I already made some Forma, I don't wanna put it all over its head, but yeah, this would be of course better if you're using it and stacking it. But since I realized very rarely I stack it, I just kept with only Galvanized Chamber and just generally like this build. Like, I don't necessarily need hit here if I have like one of those elements, so I can use to keep viral. It's gonna be fine as well, and Vigilante will be here and the crit damage. But for now, that's what I have to settle down for. What I will 100% try to get either Toxin, Heat, or Cold on the Reven. At that point, to be fair with this 2.2 crit damage, I'd rather Cold or Toxin, so I can get viral, get fired up to get my hit, and put Vital Sense here. So the go-to would be Cold Toxin plus Vital Sense on here. But we have to work with what we have for now. Okay, take a look how it looks like when I just have lock for his fire rate and the galvanized is stacked. Yeah, Creed got it to the ridiculous point. That is just straight up galvanized mods. Like when it comes to roar, with my ability strength stacked Dante and the double deep on 132, and the fact I have this status vulnerability and status damage increase on 221. Well, let me just come and let me show you how broken it gets. And just before we go into the mission, a heads up to Epitaph, because I'm not gonna make a video on it. Because you legit put the same stuff you do on Epitaph, you just make sure you run with primed fulmination. Because boy, look at the range on radial attack, like the old one was already good. But we got up to 10 now. This covers the whole rooms. It's so godlike now, like it was one of my favorites, but now it's even more. Sevagot, well, just play double augments, mod over his 4, and use the AoE burst build. Not much about Sevagot to be going about. The main the main spotlight goes for the Verglas dispatch. Is just the fact it retains the Riven Dispo. Just come show. I'm showing you this right now.
And just quickly before we go further into the video, and as you guys see, 90% of you are not subscribed. So if you're enjoying my work, please leave that subscribe for me. Thank you in advance, and let's continue with the video.
Okay, I'm pretty sure my Verglas is already on the killing spree. Let's give him some more power. Well, let me actually stun the galvanized. Oh, the corpus. They will die anyway, even if you have Vigilante mods on your pen more to feed. Everything is... Actually, I buffed myself this time. I completely forgot. When I was stuck and I didn't buff anything. I'm just buffing him with the Astral for fun. Do I have 5? I have 5 stacks. Let me try to expire it maybe instead, but for this I need my casting speed. I mean... Oh, that was too little stacks. Too little stacks already in 100 millions. Like, I need to get my full buffs, man. Please, don't kill them. I mean, it's even harder to get the fucking alternate fire on Knocked One out than it was before. No one's surprised, though. Like, crit. Finally, I got full. Oh, let me get my Nidus Spectre for some extra juicy ability strength. Buff me, you fuck. Finally. But you will not do it today. 200 roar, by the way. Easy. Wait, let me see. What's my status damage and vulnerability? Just 345, if you're asking why Dante. Not only he keeps him alive easily. Oh, that was perfect to do that. Oh. He need... Oh, this... No! I mean... Now we can just try to get it, like, yeah, good luck. Or maybe when this shit spawns. Where are they? No! It's so hard. There's no way I instantly pressed it. How they die so fast? Oh, I don't have mana because of my spam. Mana, energy. And because W now is to actually get to cast your things on the enemies. Oh, I forgot about the galvanized and astral bond. Ah, well, still too broken to remember. Back to 5 stacks. Get him some... Well, at least I just have to touch with this to get the fire rate bonus. Oh, I can also give him some void damage. I'm just gonna blindly send those. Maybe I get one properly. Here. I believe. There's no way, man. Well, I can only show you in Simulacrum because it's very easy to see how he does damage. 106k, I don't think he got that many stacks. 148 without the Noctua. Painful lose 50% plus on the rotor lost because I prematurely buffed it. Imagine. That's all you have to worry about, like, if you don't give your Verglas too much damage now. At least I will buff this properly. By the way, Vigilante mod on Fenmore, yeah? The OG Incarnons, they do not care what you mod on them. Oh, he has Overguard. I could actually... No, I didn't have it pre-stocked, man. Purpose dies too easily and I already know that AoE will just... What? Don't tell me he killed them that fast with a fucking status. I can't wait for the fucking Acolyte. I wonder hey, how fast it's gonna kill the Acolyte now. I will not get it a single time. And remember, you can buff it with Harmony. You can also get like the damage cap on Harmony, to be fair, when you expire it on them. Almost 1.5 mil. But yeah, the crate is just fucking them up before they can get that many hit stacks. Because, you know, it's still fired up like AoE. Even though the hit stacks are bigger. That Acolyte spawning on coming or what? Where is he? Oh my god, oh my god, he's getting fucked. That is definitely faster than ever before. I mean, bro, look at that shit. Not much changed other than voting for the crit, I guess. The Vigilante on Fenmore. Fenmore's strong enough to always kill. Like that lasting cannon upgrade for 5k% damage is just broken. So we'll be always able to like either galvanize chamber or both of them. And yeah, if you're a Verglas enjoyer, goddammit, you're gonna enjoy it twice as hard with the Prime version. So that's gonna be all from me for now, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, leave that like, that subscribe, comment to help the algorithm. And as always, see ya in the next one.